everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Emily, and this is Happy Trails. So today we are at my old house that I grew up in, my childhood home in Madison, Ohio, and we're getting rid of the last little bit of things that I have that I really need to get rid of, that I'm not going to take with me and probably won't want in a house or a larger RV or whatever the future may hold. So it's all got to go. So I just wanted to show you guys how much just here that I'm getting rid of. This isn't even the house that I was living in. This is the house that I grew up in. My parents moved to North Carolina a few years ago, and some of my stuff I just never was able to get out of the house when we had renters in here, so there was still a room full of my things. And so I not only had to go through the house that I live in now, but an old house too. So it's been a lot of work and a lot of preparation, but I put some stuff out front just so people know that there's a sale because it's inside. And a lot of people may not know that it's inside. So I pulled some stuff out front and made some signs. All right, sale inside. This garden thing, you could use that for a lot of different stuff actually. Organization, lots of organization stuff. Because as much as I love it, I love organizing everything, keeping everything neat. Even though some people would beg to differ and say that I'm messy, I like organizing things. So I have a lot of that stuff that I can't take in the trailer because everything's built in. So in here is a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes. Narrowing down my shoes was really difficult because I like shoes a lot. And but I'm not ever really gonna wear heels out that much. Maybe bring like one pair with me for nice occasions when we go out or whatnot. And just sandals and all that. You really only need one or two pairs of a tennis shoe, a sandal, you know, maybe a rain boot or something like that. But I don't need all of this. So we're moving along, and this is a lot of clothes. This isn't even all of it that I got rid of. There was more at the house in Garfield that sold. This is just what is left, and over on the other side as well. Lots of pants, skirts, pajamas, bathing suits, scarves. So much that I won't be able to take with me. That's another thing too, is like, I mean, I don't dress up all the time, but sometimes I like to dress up. Oh, somebody here? No. I don't dress up all the time, but I do like to dress up and I do like to look nice. And so narrowing it down is really difficult when it's a lot of what was in my dressers and in my closet is stuff that I still wear all the time. I just don't wear a lot of the same thing all the time. Just narrowing down that closet as much as I possibly can to things that I'm really gonna wear, things that I really feel confident in, things that I know that I like, that feel comfortable. And when you're living in a tiny house, not being comfortable, there's not time for that. And I don't mean comfort as in like dressing lazy all the time. I just mean like clothes that you know fit you well. And you're not like, oh, I go out and an hour later the skirt is like riding up the wrong way, or these pants keep falling down, or the shirt is like too revealing, or whatever it may be, you know. Don't bring those. If you're a little iffy on it, just don't bring it. So after all of that, looking on the walls, I have a lot of wall decor. Some of this was from my brother, some of this was from childhood, some of this was from my old house, stuff that I made. And in the hallway too. A lot of wall decor, some mirrors. Decor on the wall is obviously one of those things that you have to be careful with when you're living on the road and on the move, because you don't want things falling off the wall. So what you pick for your decor matters, and make sure that it's secured and all that kind of stuff, or you're taking it down every time you move if you're not moving that frequently. But yeah, all this, there's definitely not enough room for it. So then after that, I just have a lot of random stuff, books, scrapbooking supplies, Christmas stuff, painting stuff, crafting supplies, different art and office supplies. There's so much stuff in here. Shells, beads, paint kits. So with my crafts, all the stuff that I have down here, I really thoroughly went through all my craft stuff because I'm a huge crafter, and living on the road, I'm gonna need something to do, you know, to fill my time, and crafting is just a part of who I am. I've always done it. It's just kind of come naturally. I love it, you know, so I'm gonna do it while I'm on the road. And I just had a whole room full of stuff at the house in Garfield, and there was no way that I could take all that with me. And realistically, I probably am gonna need to learn to go project by project better than what I was used to doing, and just buy per project instead of having all this that I might use someday, I may use with a project, you don't know. It's like that kind of stuff I probably shouldn't be bringing with me. But I did narrow it down to just a few cases, totes, little plastic containers, those things. Put all my craft stuff in there and separated them, and I'm down to like 2 of those, medium sized, and then like 2 or 3 really small containers like this big. And then basic office supplies and stuff. We made a bookshelf in the trailer that we'll show you, or half showed you already. Basic supplies like that: scissors, tape, markers, colored pencils, coloring books, paper, that kind of stuff. That'll all go on the bookshelf and not with the craft stuff. So that's just how I decided to do it. It keeps my head organized and my crafting organized for everybody. So the jewelry and stuff, that's all here. That I really don't wear jewelry a whole lot. I'm not a big jewelry person. Getting rid of the jewelry was kind of easy. I did keep some. So in here is some more craft stuff, movies that we're not really going to take with us. And the more that Netflix is prominent, the more we don't really watch DVDs anymore too. Some wedding supplies and whatnot. On to the kitchen. So in here is, appliance-wise, was my parents' stuff, just stuff that we've had in the house forever. But a lot of the cups and stuff like that is from when I lived in here with me and some roommates and stuff like that. And a lot of this stuff is glass. And these cups especially, I love these. These are like, they're nice and thick. They're good glass. They're not easily breakable. They're easy to sip out of, easy to clean. They're great glasses. But having glass in the trailer just wasn't ideal for us. Just as a safety precaution. We just didn't want to have to deal with it in case stuff breaks. So we opted for plastic cups instead. Basically same thing with this stuff. I did get plastic wine glasses. It came in a pack of 4, but I don't think that I need 4, so I'm not gonna take 4. I'm just gonna take 2. And, you know, just wash them and keep them and rinse them out, keep them clean. Yeah, stuff like that too. If things come in sets and packs and you don't need them all, don't be afraid to not take all of it. Just take the pieces that you need, because you don't want to take up extra space for no reason. You need all the space that you can get. So, I mean, that basically concludes everything that I'm getting rid of here. There's definitely some things that sold at the Garfield house. I did not get any footage of that garage sale. I don't know why I didn't. Stupid me, but this is what's left. And hopefully it'll go well and people will show up, and a lot of it will get sold. At this point, it's like I really don't care what things go for price-wise, just because I just need to get rid of it, and if nobody buys it, I'm gonna take it to Goodwill or donate it or give it away. So just trying to make a little bit of my money back to take with us for extra gas money or food money, or go explore something cool with it, or whatever we decide to do with it. But if everything doesn't sell, whatever. You know, that's all part of the process. It's a long process, but it's a very rewarding process. Going through things at first and picking what I wanted to keep and what I wanted to sell, I ran into the thought of like, why do I even have all this? it's like you accumulate stuff over the years and you don't really go through things as regularly as maybe we should, and then we hold on to stuff, and not like hoarding by any means, but just stuff accumulates. That's life. And sometimes it's hard to get rid of things. There's some personal stuff that I got rid of that was kind of hard to get rid of, and but it is what it is. It's refreshing, and at the end of the day, it's just stuff. It's just material things, and it really doesn't matter to me, materialistic things. It's the experiences and the relationships you have with people, and the person that you are and that you become, and what you do in the world, and just all sorts of stuff like that. That's what matters. That's the real heart of it all. That's the root of it all. So, minimalism. I encourage you to do the minimalist lifestyle. It's good. It's good for you. It's good for your soul. I promise. I hope this video gave you a little insight on what our garage sale process has been like so far, and we hope to encourage you to take the next step in your journey. Please hit the subscribe button below if you'd like to start seeing more videos from us, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button as well. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. We would love to hear from you guys. Thanks again for watching. We love you, and happy trails. Not on Facebook. Aftermath. Day 3 of the garage sale. This is what's left over.